Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio weekly money and career reading from April 14th to the 20th, 2025. Scorpios, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Scorpio weekly money and career, April 14th to the 20th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the hear out for the magic word if you wish to share your energies so I can continue to deliver these messages. Please comment down below or share the magic word. You can also potentially put your name in the hat for a free reading, right? So thank you for all your support, all your amazing support, Scorpios. You're always knocking it out of the park, so gratitude to each and every one. Please continue to share, as that is how I can continue to deliver these energies to you and these messages. Remember that these readings are all about you and that you are most important. Grab your best headphones, earbuds for a better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card, see what the root of the matter is, what it is we need to know in this energy, in this reading, for this upcoming reading. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? Ooh, we have trickery there. Trust issues, manipulation, dissimulation, abuse of power, and over that you have, complete opposite energies. Very interesting. Abuse of power, manipulation, and loyalty, honesty, noble energies moving forward. So I feel like it's almost the Joker over. Oh, okay. So Scorpio, you are, imagine this is poker. I don't play poker, but, or no, it's not poker. You're the Joker, but the Joker in the way where you are going to figure things out, bring back balance or bring back honesty to something, or you see right through that person. And because you're very good at analyzing and you feel the energies and it's almost like people are transparent to you. So this is like the trump card being that this is something that no matter what, you're going to be aware of it and you're going to figure it out. And your power is so much more powerful or than that manipulation. You're all about honesty. You're all about integrity, making sure things are, that's something you can't tolerate, Scorpios, or Scorpios don't tolerate very well, is dishonesty, deceits, and people trying to overpower, manipulate, abuse of power. That's not something that you take very well, right? And so I feel like your energy, Scorpio, your being, your person overpowers the whole thing. Okay, wow. Okay, so there are the lies, the deceits, the illusions right off the bat. And there is the judgment right off the bat. Making it awareness, awakening to BS, or awakening to something has to be cleared, purged, healed, needing to heal yourself from something, maybe needing to forgive yourself or forgive others for something, but you're now rising up to a different energy, another purpose, understanding that you have power over things. And now, so whether this is someone that deceived you, or it's almost like you entered a group of people or entered a job, a project, a school, an entity, an energy vibe. And it doesn't even have to be about a job. It can be a person. It can be a family matter. It can be anything. It feels like you entered that energy in that moment, and maybe it's been a while, knowing right? And you're playing the trump card. In other words, you're like, yeah, well, I know. Well, yep, you're not going to deceive me, or yep, that's not going to be happening with me. I see through you. I know exactly what's going on. You're all about that pure energy, and you're not going to stand for any of this. But you realize that it's not overnight. It's not, it's not something that can be solved in a click. So there has to be a moment of understanding and of healing, of talking, of addressing the issues or addressing the elephant in the room. Judgment is awakening, rebirth, understanding, and rising up, seeing, rising from a different perspective. And then the Knight of Pentacles, moving forward very slowly, committed to a new, it's almost like committed to a new energy, to do things very step by step. You're not going to rush anything. You're going to plan things, prepare things, and take your time and move forward on your speed. Knight of Cups, following your heart, moving forward 2 nights in a row. Very interesting. Nights are all about movement forward, all about understanding, right? To follow your heart, to be committed, to take your time. Don't rush anything, and don't let anybody else rush anything, right? You're on a mission. You're on a mission to make things happen, to make things better. It can be humanitarian, it can be compassion, it can also be romantic, but I feel like this is what, like, peace for all. You want peace for all, and you want things to be smooth, and you're going to take your time for that. You're going to work hard. You're going to put the effort in. You're going to take all responsibilities, like slow and steady, right? Having the patience to do everything you have to do, to accomplish anything you have to do, to whatever duties that are given. You're going to be reliable. You're going to be committed. You're going to be committed to make this work. You're very trustworthy. You're very reliable. You're very efficient, right? When you're committed to something, and you'll get the job done. There's a real sense of duty here, of loyalty, and that's where the lease comes in, that noble cause. Like, it's almost like you're defending, are you defending kids, or defending old people, or defending people, or defending a cause, humanitarian, emotional, even creativity, like you're defending a cause. And this is a sense of duty for you. And your sense of duty is admired. Continue what you're doing. Stick to it. I feel like you're accomplishing something really, really amazing. Something that's been tricky, stagnating, not going anywhere. It's almost like you're the hero in this situation. But it's going to take a moment. Wow, you're suddenly aware of this, or suddenly aware that you can do this, or suddenly aware that your hard work could change things, or your commitment could change things. That's a possibility. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards that want to come out. You're on a mission. Yes, moving into something smoother. Try not to take too many swords with you. A lot of combativeness and not a lot of ego. A lot of ego. Everybody wants to win. Everybody feels they're powerful. Everybody feels they have the knowledge. Everybody knows. Everybody knows everything, right? And it feels like you're like, yeah, right, people. No. I'm going to come in. I'm going to not solve the problem, but I'm going to be the mediator. I'm going to be the one that's going to dissect things, analyze things, have people talk to people, and see what's going on, so we can now move forward in in a more effective way. and get rid of the toxic and get rid of the manipulation and the nonsense and the BS. Wow. Okay. Taking a breather. Yeah, it's taking a breather after the hard work, after the obstacles, after having to figure things out. It's a real combat. It's a real, it's almost like conflict solver. Maybe you're a judge. Maybe you're a lawyer. Maybe you're a counselor. Maybe you're a social worker. Maybe just a person in a place that has the power to do that. Maybe you're working with kids. Maybe you're working with incarcerated people. Okay, I don't know. But this is something that is close to your heart, and you're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. Look at that. Look at that. You have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. There's sudden action, sudden movement forward. You can start fresh. There's a new beginning here. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let's see if we can dive in a little bit into this. What is this all about? So we go from the mouse to the lease. So can I get a card on... Okay, well, there we go. Thank you. Manifesting a new beginning. Manifesting change. Manifesting a rebirth. You want to let go. You want to purge. You want out of there. You don't want to be part of that anymore. You don't want it to be actively activated anymore. Right? You're manifesting change. So are you manifesting change in your life? Are you manifesting change in your job? Are you manifesting change in a cause? Are you manifesting change in an idea? Or are you a person that works in an environment where you have the power of change and the power of decision to rid the area, the space, from the manipulation and the abuse of power? Wow. So here we have manifesting rebirth. Wow. So it's also time to make this happen, right? The magician always appears when it's time. When it's the right timing. I'm surprised we don't have justice. Well, we do have judgment. But it's that awakening, right? That where we need to evolve. It's time to evolve. It's time to change things. It's time to recognize things, or recognize things in your life. And maybe this is just all about you and your life and your personal life, and recognizing patterns that you don't want to be part of anymore, right? Or things that need to be healed, or things that call for forgiveness from or yourself and others. And it's a real healing process, a purging of the soul from weight from the past, mistakes, or things that you need to release, starting fresh. But I feel like with this this magician, you're manifesting. There's this real personal power here of confidence. You know that you're turning something in reality, and you know that you're going to use all your resources. You're going to use your talent, your knowledge, but you're also going to use all the tools around you, the people around you, whatever resources are around you. That it's really this cause or this situation, whatever it is. Comment down below. Let me know what this is all about. Remember, that is how I can continue to deliver these readings. You're going to utilize every inch of resource, of knowledge, of tools, of anything to reach that goal. It's total inspiration for you, but it's also such a willpower to bring change. Such a willpower to bring change and to bring a rebirth. Rebirth to your life, maybe. Inspired to change everything in your life. Inspired to focus on action and channel all that energies, right, for that one specific goal. Concentrate on what you want. Concentrate on what you want and harness all those skills to make it happen. You're transforming something so difficult or so challenging or so egotistical for many, many people. You're transforming that into something really, really positive through your creativity, through your connections. But it's both spiritual and material. It's both emotional and material. So maybe this is a subject in your job. Maybe this between two people in your job, or maybe this is with your manager, or maybe this is within a school, like I said, or something. It feels like it's something that is touching your core, that's touching your heart. And when Scorpio feels that something is unfair, that's wrong, then it's like you're aligning your higher self with your ideas and your desires, but it's like a mission. It's almost like divine energy entering the physical world to change things and to let go past events, patterns, thoughts. Wow. Powerful, Scorpio, powerful. What is this Ace of Wands all about? Yeah, the truth, authority, intellectual authority, honesty. You want honesty. You're not going to take any nonsense. But here we have a decision. Look at all these major arcana. So this is a decision here with the Lovers about who you want to associate yourself with and who you want to be. And you're not going to tolerate this nonsense. But you're really taking action. This is not something that you're just seeing and you're disagreeing with and you feel like it's unfair or you don't want to be part of this anymore. But no, you are on a mission to change things. It's a very, very meaningful choice in your life. You want to be authentic. You want to be in harmony with yourself. It's a decision that speaks on the importance of making a choice that aligns with your personal values, your truth, your integrity, and you're not. This is just really so important in your life direction, and it resonates deeply within your soul. And that's going to help you live in harmony with yourself. In other words, let's say, for example, you're in your job and someone's lying through their teeth, and someone is totally in an abuse of power situation. You're going to harness every inch of your soul, your energy, your power to get to the bottom of things, to get the truth out, and to get change to happen within that job. If that's not in a job, it's in a situation, in a friendship, or in a community, or in your family, or in your business, or in a school, whatever. You're going to harness every inch of energy to make things change. Something is touching your heart, right? You need to be in harmony with your true self. And this deep sense of unity shared, right? Understanding that everything has to be in respect, in mutual respect. And this decision is sort of based on your values, that of your connections, the people you want to work with, or the people around you. They have to be grounded in love and trust, or you're not going to tolerate it. You don't want to work with them, or you're going to get to the bottom of it, and you're going to bring out whatever needs to be brought out. So, are you a detective? Are you a lawyer? Are you a social worker? Are you someone that is really good at connecting people? Are you a counsel? Are you a therapist? What are you, Scorpio? Comment down below. What is this all about? But it's true, like you're a true hero here. And maybe you're a hero for yourself. That is a possibility. But this decision, or what you're doing, bringing change to people's lives, or bringing change to your lives, or bringing change to a situation that needs to be brought to light. Wow. All right. Just judgment. What is the judgment all about? Clarify the judgment here for you're changing people's lives, Scorpio. You're changing people's lives. Eight of Wands. A lot of communication, sudden action, sudden movement forward. Yes, again, that the opposite energies of being done, bored, frustrated, disconnecting, a complete disconnection with life, yet you want harmony, to bring back harmony and happiness and stability, maybe in your family. Maybe this is a family situation. And maybe you have a complete disconnect with your family right now. And this is about, finding balance and harmony in your family, and a newfound respect and trust and love in the people around you, and the big changes you have to make to manifest that and bring back balance. You want love and respect, and you want truth and respect. And I feel like you haven't had that. And if you are the one that haven't had that, you're going to beat the odds, and you're going to make sure you bring back love and respect in your family, so everybody understands where you're coming from and what you went through and what the things that need to change. Wow. Okay. I feel like there are more cards than one. Yes, look at that. You have the sun over that. So whatever you're changing, whatever you're deciding, whatever your look on life is right now, and how you really, it's like almost you lost touch with people, or you disconnected, or you don't want to work with them anymore, or you're suddenly addressing something, but something that's been lingering for a very long time. So it can be in a relationship, it can be in your family, it can be friends, it can be job, but you are now anchoring yourself in trust and love, and you're not going to deal with anybody that is not about trust and love around you. In other words, if people are fake, or people need to manipulate you, or people are in there for themselves and need to make sure that they're above all and above everybody else, and they can do whatever they want, and put the blame on you, or put the negative energy on you, that's okay. That's okay. You got this, because you have put everybody back in their corner. Ball in the center. Ball back in the center. Game over. Scorpio now rules. Game over. Scorpio now rules. Wow. All right. Let's see if there's one last message for the road, Scorpio. Comment. Let me know what this is all about. You have the sun. So you're moving into something really, really positive, because you purged what you had to purge, and you dealt with what you had to deal with. And whatever it is, whether it's personal, whether it's professional, whether it's emotional, all of the above, because I feel like it's always, everything is all of the above, right? This is a moment where you're finally letting go. And you realize that you have to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive others. I mean, you don't have to, but in a sense, it's just going to allow you to live your life and bring back optimism and excitement in life and happiness. Happiness is important for you right now. Just reconnecting with the world, reconnecting with harmony, and reconnecting with love. And love and trust is everything for you right now. And if people are not okay with that, or don't agree with that, or don't agree with you, they can just go and do whatever they want. Yep. Family, emotions, nostalgia from the past. This is from the past. This is from the past. Look at that. We have 3 of the wounds from the past, the wounds from the family, the heartfelt disappointments, disappointment all around. Look at that. All of that is your baggage that now you're addressing. And it can be abuse of power, manipulated people in family. It can totally be. These are your wounds from the past. This is baggage that is coming up that you're finally addressing in 2025. This is your moment to bring yourself back to life, to light. And these are the two opposite energies, right? You're loyal, you're honest, you're who you are, Scorpio, and you're manifesting this rebirth. Beautiful. But you've been through the mill. But look at that. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are faded, moving forward. No matter what, you're moving into something positive. Finally, the wheel is turning. Finally, you're moving into something so much more important. And finally, you're going to be able to open your heart. If your heart has been closed, you're now going to connect with people with respect. Meaningful relationships. Everything's going to make sense to you. Fresh new opportunities. Things are meant to happen for a certain way. Forces outside of your control, probably pushing you forward. It's a good time to be open to change again. New possibilities coming in. You're going to be in the right direction. This is your lucky time. This is your moment. This is your moment, Scorpio. This is your moment. Finally releasing the pain, releasing the disappointment, releasing all those moments where you felt alone, where no one was there for you, where they didn't understand you or didn't hear you. The whole Scorpio laundry list. Finally. Let's see if there's one more card. I feel like there's one more card. I don't know why. Well, or a lot. That's what happens. There's always energies. Yeah, happiness, balance, happiness, joy. Look at that. Celebrating. There's the positive. New direction. Still a lot of ego there, but hanging on and in control. And I feel like now you feel like you want, first of all, you're in power of your life, but you're also structuring your life and setting those healthy boundaries, needing to set those healthy boundaries, and you've done that to regain control. No matter what, you're going to be in control. No matter what, you're manifesting a whole new rebirth. Wow, what an amazing reading, Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for sharing your energies. Remember that if you are interested in a tarot reading, you can do so by joining us every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And by joining membership, that'll give you access to a tarot reading. So welcome to all. I want to say that the magic word here is manifesting rebirth. Manifesting rebirth. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, you can put manifesting rebirth down below, but especially if you wish to share your energies so I can continue to deliver these messages upon your energies. You can share manifesting rebirth down below in the comment section, or just put a heart down below if you don't wish to share your energies. I know that not everybody wants to share their life on these platforms. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpios. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.